Grimm Fairy Tales is a horror comic book series by Zenescope Entertainment that presents classic fairy tales, albeit with modern twists or expanded plots. It began publication in June 2005. Summary: each issue of Grimm Fairy Tales has two parts, a frame story and a fairy tale. The frame story revolves around Dr. Salem Avers, a doctor professor of literature who has been given the ability to help people by showing them fairy tales with a lesson about their life. She struggles with the fact that people ignore her advice and ruin their lives anyway, and begins using her ability to dispense justice instead. Salem's nemesis is Belinda, who has the same ability as Salem but uses it for evil. The other portion of the story is a twisted version of a classic fairy tale. The fairy tales are often violent and end in depressing ways, warning the readers to change their lives or suffer a similar fate. It is later revealed that Belinda is working for the Dark One, a Satan-like demon who is seeking to conquer not only Earth, but 4 other worlds from which the fairy tales come from. The worlds include Wonderland, Oz, Neverland, and Myst. The series gradually begins to revolve around Salem herself, as she discovers that she has become a major player in an ancient war between the Dark Horde, led by the Dark One and his allies, and the Guardians, leaders of the worlds the Dark One seeks to conquer. Already Wonderland and Neverland have fallen and are now ruled by the Dark One's allies, the monstrous Jabberwocky and the soul-devouring immortal Pan, respectively. After Volume 15 concludes, the beginning of a Zenescope comic event begins, the Age of Darkness. It spans in every comic related to the Grimm Fairy Tales series. There are major tie-ins and things especially related to major worlds in Grimm Fairy Tales. These worlds are Oz, Myst, Neverland, Wonderland, and Earth. The event happened in 2013 to 2014 heading up to the 100th issue of GFT. Issues, note, links are to original versions pages, not the comic arcs. Volume 1 Issue Number 1, Little Red Riding Hood, Issue Number 2, Cinderella, Issue Number 3, Hansel and Gretel, Issue Number 4, Rumpelstiltskin, Issue Number 5, Sleeping Beauty, Issue Number 6, The Robber Bridegroom, Issue Number 7, Snow White, Issue Number 8, Jack and the Beanstalk, Issue Number 9, Goldilocks and the Three Bears, Issue Number 10, The Frog King, Issue Number 11, Bluebeard, Issue Number 12, The Pied Piper of Hamelin, Issue Number 13 Euro 14, Beauty and the Beast, Issue Number 15, The Three Little Pigs, Issue Number 16, Little Miss Muffet Part 1 Issue Number 17. The Juniper Tree, Issue Number 18, Billy Goat's Graph, Issue Number 19, Rapunzel, Issue Number 20, The Boy Who Cried Wolf, Issue Number 21, The Sorcerer's Apprentice, Issue Number 22, The Snow Queen, Issue Number 23 Euro 24, Snow White Rose Red, Issue Number 25 Euro 26, The Little Mermaid, Issue Number 27, Three Blind Mice, Issue Number 28, The Ugly Duckling Part 1 Issue Number 29, King Midas, Issue Number 30, Rip Van Winkle, Issue Number 31 Euro 32, Pinocchio, Issue Number 33, 3. Snake Leaves, Issue Number 34, Puss in Boots, Issue Number 35, Dorian Gray, Issue Number 36, The Ugly Duckling Part 2 Issue Number 37, Little Miss Muffet Part 2 Issue Number 38, The Lion and the Mouse, Issue Number 39, The Scorpion and the Frog, Issue Number 40, The Goose and the Golden Egg, Issue Number 41, Dante's Inferno Prelude, Issue Number 42, Baba Yaga, Issue Number 43, The Last Unicorn, Issue Number 44, The Devil's Brother, Issue Number 45, Cinderella Revisited, Issue Number 46, Godfather Death, Issue Number 47, The Devil's Gambit, Issue Number 48, The Good Witch, Issue Number 49, Myst, Issue Number 50, Hard Choices, Volume 9 Issue Number 51, The Glass Coffin, Issue Number 52, The Golden Stag, Issue Number 53, The Ferry and the Dwarf, Issue Number 54, The Grateful Beasts, Issue Number 55, The Goblin Queen, Issue Number 56, Death's Key, Volume 10 Issue Number 57, Diamonds and Toads, Issue Number 58, Mother Nature Part 1 Issue Number 59, Mother Nature Part 2 Issue Number 60, Mother Nature Part 3 Issue Number 61, Mother Nature Part 4 Issue Number 62, Mother Nature Part 5 Issue Number 63, Dream Eater Saga Part 9 Issue Number 64, Dream Eater Saga Part 10, Volume 11 Issue Number 65, Jack the Giant Killer, Issue Number 66, The Gates of Limbo, Issue Number 67, Lost Souls, Issue Number 68, The Immortals, Issue Number 69, The Arena, Issue Number 70, A Drink and a Tale, Volume 12 Issue Number 71, The Winter Witch, Issue Number 72, Curse of the Winter Witch, Issue Number 73, Ghost in the Mist, Issue Number 74, Winter's End, Issue Number 75, The Return, Volume 13 Issue Number 76, The Lockdown Part 1 Issue Number 77, The Lockdown Part 2 Issue Number 78, The Lockdown Part 3 Issue Number 79, The Lockdown Part 4 Issue Number 80, The Lockdown Part 5 Issue Number 81, The Lockdown Part 6, Volume 14 Issue Number 82, The Sealskin, Issue Number 83, Jack Frost Part 1 Issue Number 84, Jack Frost Part 2 Issue Number 85, Unleashed Part 2 Issue Number 86, A Phoenix Part 1 Issue Number 87, The Phoenix Part 2 Issue Number 88, The Dark Queen, Volume 15 Issue Number 89, Rapunzel Part 1 Issue Number 90, Rapunzel Part 2 Issue Number 91, Shadow of Doubt, Issue Number 92, Breaking Point, Issue Number 93, Song of the Sword, and of Omnibus Volume 2 Issue Number 94, Is It Safe? Issue Number 95, Kosku the Deathless, Issue Number 96, Fire and Ice, Issue Number 97, The Tooth Fairy, Issue Number 98, Leaves of Grass, Issue Number 99, The Coming Storm, Issue Number 100, Darkness Falls, Issue Number 101, New Again, Issue Number 102, The Lamp, Issue Number 103, Snow White and Rose Red Revisited, Issue Number 104, Rise of the Water Nymphs Part 1 Issue Number 105, Rise of the Water Nymphs Part 2 Issue Number 106, The Prophecy, Issue Number 107, Burn Your Life Down Part 1 Issue Number 108, Burn Your Life Down Part 2 Issue Number 109, Beowulf Part 1 Issue Number 110, Beowulf Part 2 Issue Number 111, The Mad Hatter, Issue Number 112, Bloody Bones, Issue Number 113, War is Over, Issue Number 114, Death Breath, 2007 Annuals, Grimm Fairy Tales 2007 Annual. Storytime Part 1 and 2, written by Joe Tyler and Ralph Tidsko. Illustrated by Mark Dos Santos. Jack and Jill, written by Raven Gregory. Illustrated by Dan Lester. The Old Woman in a Shoe, written by Linda Lee. Illustrated by Ed Sharam. Peter Pumpkin Eater, written and illustrated by Tommy Castillo. Little Boy Blue, written by Christian Berenek. Illustrated by C.I.A. Pinocchio, written by Raven Gregory. Illustrated by Tone Rodriguez. 2008 Annuals, Grimm Fairy Tales 2008 Annual. The End of the Line, written by Raven Gregory. Illustrated by Claudio Sepulveda. Mary Mary Quite Contrary, written by Mike Kelvedere. Illustrated by Axel McCain. Humpty Dumpty, written by Ralph Tidsko. Illustrated by Martin Montiel. Hush Little Baby, written by Ralph Tidsko and Raven Gregory. Artwork by C.I.A. 2009 Annuals, Grimm Fairy Tales, April Fool's Edition No. 1, Grimm Fairy Tales, Halloween Edition No. 1, The Monkey's Paw, Grimm Fairy Tales, Holiday Edition No. 1, The Nutcracker, Giant-Sized Grimm Fairy Tales No. 1, No Fear focusing on Belinda's backstory, written by Joe Brusher, Raven Gregory and Ralph Tidsko. Artwork by Axel McCain. Grimm Fairy Tales, Wonderland Annual 2009. 2010 Annuals, Grimm Fairy Tales, Halloween Edition No. 2, Grimm Fairy Tales Holiday Edition No. 2 a Euro 2010 Holiday Edition, Grimm Fairy Tales, Las Vegas Annual No. 1, Grimm Fairy Tales, Wonderland Annual 2010, Grimm Fairy Tales, April Fool's Edition No. 2, Grimm Fairy Tales, Swimsuit Special No. 1. 2011 Annuals, Grimm Fairy Tales 2011 Annual, Sinbad Crossover Part 1 of 3. Grimm Fairy Tales Giant Size, Sinbad Crossover Part 2 of 3. Grimm Fairy Tales 2011 Special Edition, Sinbad Crossover Part 3 of 3. Grimm Fairy Tales, Halloween Edition, Grimm Fairy Tales Holiday Edition No. 3 a Euro 2011 Holiday Edition, Grimm Fairy Tales, Wonderland Annual 2011. 2012 Annuals, Grimm Fairy Tales 2012 Annual, Grimm Fairy Tales 2012 Swimsuit Special, Grimm Fairy Tales Oversized Cosplay Special 2012, Grimm Fairy Tales 2012 April Fool's Edition, Grimm Fairy Tales Wonderland 2012 Annual, Grimm Fairy Tales Giant Size 2012, Grimm Fairy Tales Holiday Edition 2012. 2013 Annuals, Grimm Fairy Tales Street Valentine's Day Special 2013, Grimm Fairy Tales Street Patrick's Day Special 2013, Grimm Fairy Tales Halloween Edition 2013, Grimm Fairy Tales Holiday Edition 2013. 2014 Annuals, Grimm Fairy Tales 2014 Annual, Grimm Fairy Tales Giant Size 2014, Grimm Fairy Tales Halloween Edition 2014, Grimm Fairy Tales Holiday Edition 2014. Spin-offs and miniseries, starting in May 2007, a Grimm Fairy Tales spin-off and limited series called Return to Wonderland debuted. Written by Raven Gregory, the series tells the tale of Alice Liddell, the heroine of Alice's Adventures in Wonderland, and her teenage daughter, Callie Liddell. Alice is no longer the little girl who fell down the rabbit hole and discovered Wonderland. Now an adult, she once tried to commit suicide by slitting her wrists. Mentally disturbed and in a dreamlike state, her only link to reality is the disturbing white rabbit that she clings to. Callie, not wanting to deal with her mother's mental illness, is now a substance-abusing, alcoholic, promiscuous party girl. The series will deal with the entire Liddell family, Alice's childhood, and Callie venturing into a darker and more frightening Wonderland than the one her mother knows. Confirmed characters for Return to Wonderland are the Queen of Hearts, the Mad Hatter, the Caterpillar, the Carpenter, the Walrus, Tweedledee, Tweedledum, the Cheshire Cat, the Jabberwocky, the March Hare, and the Cook. Tales from Wonderland, a three-part prequel to the Return to Wonderland series, was released in 2008, which included the Queen of Hearts, Alice, and the Mad Hatter, followed in June by No. 0 of Beyond Wonderland, the sequel to Return to Wonderland. The series is expected to return for a third time in the summer of 2009 with another sequel, Escape from Wonderland and Tales from Wonderland Series 2, which includes the Cheshire Cat, the Red Queen, Tweedledum and Tweedledee, and the Mad Hatter No. 2. Zenescope has now released a 2009 annual for Wonderland entitled The House of Liddell, and continued the story of Callie in Beyond Wonderland, Escape from Wonderland, as well as an annual for 2010, 2011, 2012. Recently Zenescope has begun publishing an ongoing Wonderland series, as well as the upcoming Madness of Wonderland, both of which revolve around Callie and her teenage daughter Violet. Spin-offs equals, Myths and Legends 1 Euro 25, Grimm Universe 1 Euro 5, Wonderland, Return to Wonderland, 0 Euro 6 plus cover gallery, Beyond Wonderland, 0 Euro 6 plus cover gallery, Escape from Wonderland, 0 Euro 6 plus cover gallery, Wonderland Annual, 2009 House of Liddell, 2010, 2011, 2012, Tales from Wonderland, Queen of Hearts, Mad Hatter, Alice, Cheshire Cat, the Red Queen, Tweedledee and Tweedledum, Mad Hatter 2, The White Knight, The Red Rose, Queen of Hearts vs Mad Hatter, Alice in Wonderland 1. A Euro 6, Call of Wonderland 1 Euro 4, Wonderland 1 Euro 34, Madness of Wonderland 1 Euro 4, Wonderland, Down the Rabbit Hole 1 Euro 5, Wonderland, Through the Looking Glass 1 Euro 5, Wonderland, Asylum €1 Wonderland, Clash of Queens €1 Neverland, Neverland 0 €7, Tales from Neverland, Tinker Bell, Tiger Lily, Croc, Neverland, Hook €1 Neverland, Age of Darkness €1 4 ounces, Oz €1 Tales of Oz, Tin Man, Cowardly Lion, The Scarecrow, Glinda, Agerest. Zamora, Warlord of Oz 1-5, Reign of the Witch Queen 1 of 6, Robin Hood €1 Robin Hood vs Red Riding Hood, Robin Hood, Wanted €1 Robin Hood, Legend €1 Robin Hood 1-9, Miniseries, The Piper, €1 Inferno €1 The Library €1 Bad Girls €1 Sleepy Hollow €1 Godstorm 0 €4 Grimm Fairy Tales Angel Number Tomorrow €1 Realm Knights €1 Quest €1 Code Red €1 Ascension 1-5, The Jungle Book €1 The Jungle Book, Last of the Species €1 The Jungle Book, Fall of the Wild 1-5, Crossover, Grimm Fairy Tales Dream Eater Saga, Prologue, Issue 1 Once Upon a Time, Issue 2 The Piper, Issue 3 Myths and Legends No. 6, Issue 4 Wonderland, Issue 5 Neverland, Issue 6 Salem's Daughter, Issue 7 Myths and Legends No. 7, Issue 8 Sinbad, Issue 9 Grimm Fairy Tales No. 63, Issue 10 Grimm Fairy Tales No. 64, Issue 11 Inferno, Issue 12 The Conclusion, Ever After, Unleashed, Issue 0, Issue 1, Issue 2 Grimm Fairy Tales No. 85, Issue 3 Grimm Fairy Tales 2013 Annual, Issue 4 Grimm Universe No. 5, Issue 5 Grimm Fairy Tales 2013 Special Edition, Issue 6 Grimm Fairy Tales Giant Size 2013, Unleashed Miniseries, Hunter's Shadowlands €1 Vampires, The Eternal €3, Demons, The Unseen €3, Werewolves, The Hunger €3, Zombies, The Cursed €3, Grimm Fairy Tales presents Realm Knights, Age of Darkness, Realm War, Issue 1, Issue 2, Issue 3, Issue 4, Issue 5, Issue 6, Issue 7, Issue 8, Issue 9. Collections. The contents of a Grimm Fairy Tales comic collection can be defined into three categories. There are those issues that are officially reprinted in the collection, there are issues from another series, and there are bonus stories. Single issue collections Myths and Legends collections crossovers Grimm Universe Wonderland Neverland Mini-series collections Grimm Fairy Tales Volume 1 and 2 oversized hardcover Chronological order, 2005, 2005-06 Grimm Fairy Tales 01, 2005 11 Grimm Fairy Tales 02, 2005 12 Grimm Fairy Tales 03, 2006, 2006-01 Grimm Fairy Tales 04, 2006-03 Grimm Fairy Tales 05, 2006-05 Grimm Fairy Tales 06, 2006-06 Grimm Fairy Tales 07, 2006-07 Grimm Fairy Tales 08, 2006-08 Grimm Fairy Tales 09, 2006-09 Grimm Fairy Tales 10, 2006-10 Grimm Fairy Tales 11, 2007, 2007-02 Grimm Fairy Tales 12, 2007-02 Grimm Fairy Tales 13, 2007-04 Grimm Fairy Tales 14, 2007-05 Return to Wonderland 0 of 6, 2007-07 Grimm Fairy Tales 15, 2007-07 Return to Wonderland 1 of 6, 2007-07 Return to Wonderland 2 of 6, 2007-08 Grimm Fairy Tales 16, 2007-09 Return to Wonderland 3 of 6, 2007-10 Grimm Fairy Tales 17, 2007 €10 Grimm Fairy Tales, 2007 Annual Number 1, 2007 €10 Return to Wonderland 4 of 6, 2007 €11 Grimm Fairy Tales 18, 2007 €11 Grimm Fairy Tales 19, 2007 €12 Grimm Fairy Tales 20, 2007 €12 Return to Wonderland 5 of 6, 2008, 2008 €01 Grimm Fairy Tales 21, 2008-02 Grimm Fairy Tales 22, 2008-02 Return to Wonderland 6 of 6, 2008 €03 The Piper 1 of 4, 2008 €03 Grimm Fairy Tales 23, 2008-03 Grimm Fairy Tales 24, 2008. 04 The Piper 2 of 4, 2008 €04 Grimm Fairy Tales 25, 2008-04 Grimm Fairy Tales 26, 2008-04 Tales from Wonderland, Queen of Hearts, 2008-05 Beyond Wonderland 0 of 6, 2008 €05 Grimm Fairy Tales 27, 2008-05 Tales from Wonderland, The Mad Hatter, 2008-06 The Piper 3 of 4, 2008 €06 Grimm Fairy Tales 28, 2008-06 Tales from Wonderland, Alice, 2008-07 Beyond Wonderland 1 of 6, 2008 €07 The Piper 4 of 4, 2008 €07 Grimm Fairy Tales 29, 2008-08 Grimm Fairy Tales 30, 2008 €09 Beyond Wonderland 2 of 6, 2008 €10 Beyond Wonderland 3 of 6, 2008 €10 Grimm Fairy Tales 31, 2008 €11 Grimm Fairy Tales 32, 2008 €12 Grimm Fairy Tales 33, 2008 €12 Grimm Fairy Tales, 2008 Annual Number 2, 2009, 2009-01 Grimm Fairy Tales 34, 2009-01 Grimm Fairy Tales, Giant Size 1, 2009-02 Beyond Wonderland 4 of 6, 2009 €02 Grimm Fairy Tales 35, 2009-02 Grimm Fairy Tales 36, 2009-03 Beyond Wonderland 5 of 6, 2009 €04 Beyond Wonderland 6 of 6, 2009 €04 Grimm Fairy Tales 37, 2009-04 Grimm Fairy Tales, 2009 April Fool's Edition Number 1, 2009-05 Grimm Fairy Tales 38, 2009-05 Wonderland, 2009 Annual Number 1, 2009-06 Escape from Wonderland 0 of 6, 2009 €06 Grimm Fairy Tales 39, 2009-06 Tales from Wonderland Euro. The Cheshire Cat, 2009-06 Tales from Wonderland Euro The Red Queen, 2009-07 Escape from Wonderland 1 of 6, 2009 €07 Grimm Fairy Tales 40, 2009-08 Grimm Fairy Tales 41, 2009-09 Tales from Wonderland Euro Tweedledee and Tweedledum, 2009 €10 Escape from Wonderland 2 of 6, 2009 €10 Grimm Fairy Tales 42, 2009 €10 Grimm Fairy Tales. 2009 Halloween Special Number 1, 2009 €10 Tales from Wonderland Euro The Mad Hatter, 2009 €12 Escape from Wonderland 3 of 6, 2009 €12 Grimm Fairy Tales 43, 2009 €12 Grimm Fairy Tales, 2009 Holiday Edition Number 1, 2010, 2010-01 Escape from Wonderland 4 of 6, 2010 €01 Neverland 0 of 7, 2010 €02 Grimm Fairy Tales 44, 2010 03 Escape from Wonderland 5 of 6, 2010 €03 Grimm Fairy Tales 45, 2010-03 Neverland 1 of 7, 2010 €04 Escape from Wonderland 6 of 6, 2010 €04 Grimm Fairy Tales 46, 2010-04 Grimm Fairy Tales, 2010 April Fool's Edition Number 2, 2010-04 Neverland 2 of 7, 2010 €05 Inferno 1 of 5, 2010 €05 Grimm Fairy Tales, Annual Number 3, 2010-05 Grimm Fairy Tales 47, 2010-05 Tales from Wonderland, The White Knight, 2010-06 Grimm Fairy Tales 48, 2010-06 Neverland 3 of 7, 2010-07 Inferno 2 of 5, 2010-07 Grimm Fairy Tales, 2010 Swimsuit Special No. 1, 2010-07 Grimm Fairy Tales 49, 2010-07 Neverland 4 of 7, 2010-07 Tales from Wonderland, The Red Rose, 2010-08 Inferno 3 of 5, 2010-08 Tales from Wonderland, Queen of Hearts vs Mad Hatter, 2010-09 Grimm Fairy Tales 50, 2010-09 Grimm Fairy Tales 51, 2010-09 Inferno 4 of 5, 2010-09 Neverland 5 of 7, 2010-10 Grimm Fairy Tales 52, 2010-10 Grimm Fairy Tales, 2010 Halloween Special No. 2, 2010-11 Grimm Fairy Tales 53, 2010-11 Wonderland, 2010 Annual No. 2. 2010-12 Inferno 5 of 5, 2010-12 Grimm Fairy Tales 54, 2010-12 Grimm Fairy Tales, 2010 Holiday Edition No. 2, 2010-12 Neverland 6 of 7, 2011, 2011-01 Myths and Legends 01, 2011-02 Grimm Fairy Tales 55, 2011-02 Neverland 7 of 7, 2011-03 Grimm Fairy Tales 56, 2011-03 Grimm Fairy Tales 57. 2011-03 Myths and Legends 02, 2011-03 Myths and Legends 03, 2011-04 Grimm Fairy Tales 58, 2011-04 Myths and Legends 04, 2011-04 The Dream Eater Saga 0 of 12, 2011-05 Tales from Neverland 1 of 3 Tinkerbell, 2011-05 Grimm Fairy Tales 59, 2011-05 The Dream Eater Saga 1 of 12, 2011-06 Grimm Fairy Tales 60, 2011-06 Wonderland, 2011 Annual No. 3, 2011-06 Myths and Legends 05, 2011-06 The Dream Eater Saga 2 of 12 The Piper, 2011-06 Myths and Legends 06 The Dream Eater Saga 3 of 12, 2011-06 The Dream Eater Saga 4 of 12 Wonderland, 2011-06 The Dream Eater Saga 5 of 12 Neverland, 2011-07 Tales from Neverland 2 of 3 Tiger Lily, 2011-07 Grimm Fairy Tales 61, 2011-07 Grimm Fairy Tales 62, 2011-07 The Dream Eater Saga 6 of 12 Salem's Daughter, 2011-07 Myths and Legends 07 The Dream Eater Saga 7 of 12, 2011-08 Tales from Neverland 3 of 3 Croc, 2011-08 The Dream Eater Saga 8 of 12 Sinbad, 2011-08 Grimm Fairy Tales 63 The Dream Eater Saga 9 of 12, 2011-09 Grimm Fairy Tales The Library 1 of 5, 2011-09 Grimm Fairy Tales 64 The Dream Eater Saga 10 of 12, 2011-09 Grimm Fairy Tales, 2011 Annual No. 4 Sinbad Crossover 1 of 3, 2011-09 The Dream Eater Saga 11 of 12 Inferno, 2011-10 Grimm Fairy Tales The Library 2 of 5, 2011-10 Grimm Fairy Tales Giant Size 2 Sinbad Crossover 2 of 3, 2011-10 Grimm Fairy Tales, 2011 Halloween Special No. 3, 2011-10 Myths and Legends 08, 2011-10 The Dream Eater Saga 12 of 12, 2011-11 Grimm Fairy Tales 65, 2011-11 Myths and Legends 09, 2011-11 Neverland, Hook 1 of 5, 2011-11 Neverland, Hook 2 of 5, 2011-12 Grimm Fairy Tales The Library 3 of 5, 2011 12 Grimm Fairy Tales 66, 2011 12 Grimm Fairy Tales, 2011 Holiday Edition No. 3, 2011 12 Grimm Fairy Tales, 2011 Special Edition Sinbad Crossover 3 of 3, 2011 a Euro 12 Myths and Legends 10, 2012, 2012-01 Alice in Wonderland 1 of 6, 2012 a Euro 01 Myths and Legends 11, 2012-02 Alice in Wonderland 2 of 6, 2012 a Euro 02 Grimm Fairy Tales a Euro The Library 4 of 5, 2012 a Euro 02 Grimm Fairy Tales 67, 2012-02 Myths and Legends 12, 2012-02 Myths and Legends 13, 2012-02 Neverland, Hook 3 of 5, 2012 a Euro 03 Alice in Wonderland 3 of 6, 2012 a Euro 03 Grimm Fairy Tales 68, 2012-03 Grimm Fairy Tales 69, 2012-03 Grimm Fairy Tales 70, 2012-03 Myths and Legends 14, 2012-03 Neverland. Hook 4 of 5, 2012 a Euro 03 The Jungle Book 1 of 5, 2012 a Euro 04 Alice in Wonderland 4 of 6, 2012 a Euro 04 Alice in Wonderland 5 of 6, 2012 a Euro 04 Grimm Fairy Tales a Euro The Library 5 of 5, 2012 a Euro 04 Grimm Fairy Tales 71, 2012-04 Grimm Fairy Tales 72, 2012-04 Grimm Fairy Tales, 2012 April Fool's Edition No. 3, 2012-04 Myths and Legends 15, 2012-04 The Jungle Book 2 of 5, 2012 a Euro 05 Alice in Wonderland 6 of 6, 2012 a Euro 05 Call of Wonderland 1 of 4, 2012 a Euro 05 Grimm Fairy Tales 73, 2012-05 Myths and Legends 16, 2012-05 Myths and Legends 17, 2012-05 Neverland, Hook 5 of 5, 2012 a Euro 05 The Jungle Book 3 of 5, 2012 a Euro 06 Grimm Fairy Tales a Euro Angel, 2012-06 Grimm Fairy Tales 74, 2012-06 Grimm Fairy Tales, 2012 Annual No. 5, 2012-06 Grimm Fairy Tales, Oversized Cosplay Special, 2012-07 Call of Wonderland 2 of 4, 2012 a Euro 07 Bad Girls 1 of 5, 2012 a Euro 07 Grimm Fairy Tales 75, 2012-07 Grimm Fairy Tales, 2012 Swimsuit Special No. 2, 2012-07 The Jungle Book 4 of 5, 2012 a Euro 07 Myths and Legends 18, 2012-07 Wonderland, 2012 Annual No. 4, 2012-07 Wonderland 01, 2012-08 Call of Wonderland 3 of 4, 2012 a Euro 08 Myths and Legends 19, 2012-09 Bad Girls 2 of 5, 2012 a Euro 09 Call of Wonderland 4 of 4, 2012 a Euro 09 Godstorm 0 of 4, 2012 a Euro 09 Grimm Fairy Tales 76, 2012-09 Grimm Fairy Tales 77, 2012-09 The Jungle Book 5 of 5, 2012 a Euro 09 Myths and Legends 20, 2012-09 Wonderland 02, 2012-09 Wonderland 03, 2012-10 Bad Girls 3 of 5, 2012 a Euro 10 Godstorm 1 of 4, 2012 a Euro 10 Grimm Fairy Tales 78, 2012-10 Grimm Fairy Tales, Giant Size 3, 2012-10 Grimm Fairy Tales, 2012 Halloween Special No. 4, 2012-10 Grimm Fairy Tales, Animated One Shot, 2012-10 Grimm Universe 01, 2012-10 Myths and Legends 21, 2012-10 Myths and Legends 22, 2012-10 Robin Hood 1 of 5, 2012 a Euro 10 Robin Hood 2 of 5, 2012 a Euro 10 Sleepy Hollow 1 of 4, 2012 a Euro 10 Wonderland 04, 2012-11 Bad Girls 4 of 5, 2012 a Euro 11 Godstorm 2 of 4, 2012 a Euro 11 Grimm Fairy Tales 79, 2012-11 Myths and Legends 23, 2012-11 Robin Hood 3 of 5, 2012 a Euro 11 Sleepy Hollow 2 of 4, 2012 a Euro 11 Wonderland 05, 2012-12 Bad Girls 5 of 5, 2012 a Euro 12 Godstorm 3 of 4, 2012 a Euro 12 Grimm Fairy Tales 80, 2012-12 Grimm Fairy Tales, 2012 Holiday Edition No. 4, 2012-12 Robin Hood 4 of 5, 2012 A Euro 12 Wonderland 06, 2013, 2013-01 Grimm Fairy Tales 81, 2013-01 Grimm Universe 02, 2013-01 Myths and Legends 24, 2013-01 Sleepy Hollow 3 of 4, 2013 A Euro 01 Sleepy Hollow 4 of 4, 2013 A Euro 01 Wonderland 07, 2013-02 Godstorm 4 of 4, 2013 A Euro 02 Grimm Fairy Tales 82, 2013-02 Grimm Fairy Tales, 2013 Valentine's Day Special, 2013 February Grimm Universe 03, 2013-02 Myths and Legends 25, 2013-02 Robin Hood 5 of 5, 2013 A Euro 02 Wonderland 08, 2013-02 Madness of Wonderland 01, 2013-02 Jungle Book, Last of the Species 01, 2013-03 Grimm Fairy Tales, Robin Hood vs. Red Riding Hood, 2013-03 Grimm Fairy Tales 83, 2013-03 Jungle Book, Last of the Species 02, 2013-03 Madness of Wonderland 02, 2013-03 Grimm Universe 04, 2103-03 Grimm Fairy Tales, 2013 St. Patrick's Day Special, 2013 March Wonderland 09, 2013-04 Unleashed 0 of 6, 2013 A Euro 04 Unleashed 1 of 6, 2013 A Euro 04 Wonderland 10, 2013-04 Madness of Wonderland 03, 2013-04 Grimm Fairy Tales 84, 2013-04 Vampires, The Eternal 01, 2013-04 Jungle Book, Last of the Species 03, 2013-05 Hunters, The Shadowlands 01, 2013-05 Robin Hood Wanted 01, 2013-05 Vampires, The Eternal 02, 2013-05 Madness of Wonderland 04, 2013-05 Wonderland, Down the Rabbit Hole 01, 2013-05 Werewolves, The Hunger 1 of 3, 2013-05 Grimm Fairy Tales 85, 2013 A Euro 05 Wonderland 11, 2013 A Euro 05 Realm Knights, 2013-06 Robin Hood, Wanted 02, 2013-06 Wonderland, Down the Rabbit Hole 02, 2013-06 Demons. The Unseen 01, 2013-06 Jungle Book, Last of the Species 04, 2013-06 Grimm Fairy Tales 86, 2013-06 Vampires, The Eternal 03, 2013-06 Grimm Fairy Tales, 2013 Annual, 2013 A Euro 06 Hunters, The Shadowlands 02, 2013 A Euro 06 Wonderland 12, 2013 to 7 Ounces 01, 2013-07 Grimm Universe 05, 2013 A Euro 07 Grimm Fairy Tales 87, 2013-07 Grimm Fairy Tales, Wounded Warriors Special, 2013-07 Zombies, The Cursed 01, 2013-07 Demons, The Unseen 02, 2013-07 Jungle Book, Last of the Species 05, 2013-07 Hunters, The Shadowlands 03, 2013-07 Robin Hood Wanted, 03, 2013-07 Werewolves, The Hunger 2 of 3, 2013-08 Wonderland, Down the Rabbit Hole 03, 2013-08 Werewolves, The Hunger 3 of 3, 2013-08 Zombies, The Cursed 02, 2013-08 Demons, The Unseen 03, 2013-08 Wonderland 13, 2013-08 Grimm Fairy Tales 88, 2013-08 Realm Knights 01, 2013 to 8 Ounces 02, 2013 August No Tomorrow 01, 2013 August Grimm Fairy Tales, 2013 Special Edition, 2013 A Euro 08 Robin Hood, Wanted 04, 2013-09 Hunters, The Shadowlands 04, 2013-09 Wonderland, Down the Rabbit Hole 04, 2013-09 Grimm Fairy Tales 89, 2013-09 Wonderland 14, 2013-09 Zombies, The Cursed 03, 2013-09 Wonderland 15, 2013-09 Realm Knights 02, 2013 September No Tomorrow 02, 2013 October Wonderland, Down the Rabbit Hole 05, 2013-10 Wonderland, Through the Looking Glass 1 of 5, 2013-10 Grimm Fairy Tales, Giant-Sized Special, 2013 Euro 10 Grimm Fairy Tales, 2013 Halloween Special, 2013-10 Hunters, The Shadowlands 05. 2013 to 10 Ounces 03, 2013-10 Robin Hood, Wanted 05, 2013-10 Wonderland 16, 2013 October No Tomorrow 03, 2013 October Wonderland, Through the Looking Glass 2 of 5, 2013-10 Grimm Fairy Tales 90, 2013-10 Realm Knights 03, 2013 to 11 Ounces 04, 2013-11 Grimm Fairy Tales 91, 2013-11 Wonderland 17, 2013-11 Wonderland, Through the Looking Glass 3 of 5, 2013-11 Quest 01, 2013-12 Realm Knights 04, 2013-12 Wonderland 18, 2013-12 Grimm Fairy Tales, 2013 Holiday Edition, 2013 December No Tomorrow 04, 2013 December Code Red 1 of 5, 2013 A Euro 12 Wonderland, Through the Looking Glass 4 of 5, 2013 to 12 Ounces 05, 2013-12 Quest 02, 2013-12 Grimm Fairy Tales 92, 2014, 2014-01 The Jungle Book, The Last of the Species 01, 2014-01 Realm Knights 01, 2014-01 Grimm Fairy Tales, Bad Girls 1 of 5, 2014 A Euro 01 Grimm Fairy Tales, Demons the Unseen 01, 2014-01 Wonderland, Through the Looking Glass 5 of 5, 2014-01 Wonderland 19, 2014 January No Tomorrow 05, 2014 January Age of Darkness, The Dark Queen, 2014-01 Quest 03, 2014-01 Wonderland, Asylum 01, 2014-01 Grimm Fairy Tales 93, 2014-01 Code Red 2 of 5, 2014 A Euro 01 Tales from Oz, Tin Man, 2014 to 2 Ounces 6 of 6, 2014 A Euro 02 Ascension 1 of 5, 2014 A Euro 02 Code Red 3 of 5, 2014 A Euro 02 Age of Darkness, Robin Hood, 2014-02 Wonderland, Clash of Queens 1 of 5, 2014 A Euro 02 Wonderland 20, 2014-02 Wonderland, Asylum 02, 2014-02 Tales from Oz, Cowardly Lion, 2014-02 Grimm Fairy Tales 94, 2014-02 Quest 04, 2014-03 Tales from Oz, Scarecrow, 2014-03 Code Red 4 of 5, 2014 A Euro 03 Grimm Fairy Tales 95, 2014 March Age of Darkness, Neverland 01, 2014-03 Ascension 2 of 5, 2014 A Euro 03 Wonderland, Asylum 03, 2014-03 Wonderland 21, 2014-03 Robin Hood, Legend 01, 2014-03 Wonderland, Clash of Queens 2 of 5. 2014 A Euro 03 Quest 05, 2014-04 Grimm Fairy Tales 96, 2014-04 Robin Hood, Legend 02, 2014-04 Ascension 3 of 5, 2014 A Euro 04 Age of Darkness, Neverland 02, 2014 April Age of Darkness, Inferno, 2014-04 Godstorm, Hercules Pain 1 of 5, 2014-04 Wonderland 22, 2014-04 Grimm Fairy Tales, Helsing 01, 2014 A Euro 04 Code Red 5 of 5, 2014. A Euro 04 Wonderland, Clash of Queens 3 of 5, 2014 A Euro 04 Wonderland, Asylum 04, 2014-05 Warlord of Oz 01, 2014 May Age of Darkness, The Dark One, 2014-05 Grimm Fairy Tales 97, 2014 May Age of Darkness, Neverland 03, 2014-05 Wonderland, Clash of Queens 4 of 5, 2014 A Euro 05 Wonderland, Asylum 5 of 5, 2014 A Euro 05 Wonderland 23. 2014-05 Robin Hood, Legend 3 of 5, 2014-05 Grimm Fairy Tales Annual 2014, 2014-05 Grimm Fairy Tales, Helsing 02, 2014 a Euro 05 Grimm Fairy Tales 0, FCBD Edition, 2014-05 Ascension 4 of 5, 2014-05 Godstorm, Hercules Pain 2 of 5, 2014-06 Grimm Fairy Tales 98, 2014 June Age of Darkness, Neverland 04, 2014-06 Wonderland, Clash of Queens 5 of 5, 2014 a Euro 06 Wonderland 24, 2014-06 Grimm Fairy Tales, Helsing 03, 2014 a Euro 06 Age of Darkness, Oz, 2014 June Age of Darkness, Wonderland, 2014 June Age of Darkness, Godstorm, 2014-06 Robin Hood, Legend 4 of 5, 2014-06 Warlord of Oz 02, 2014-06 Ascension 5 of 5, 2014-06 Godstorm, Hercules Pain 3 of 5, 2014-07 Grimm Fairy Tales 99, 2014-07 Grimm Fairy Tales 100, 2014-07 Grimm Fairy Tales Giant Size 2014, 2014 July Age of Darkness, Realm War 01 of 12, 2014-07 Wonderland 25, 2014-07 Grimm Fairy Tales, Helsing 04, 2014 July Age of Darkness, Realm Knights, 2014-07 Robin Hood, Legend 5 of 5, 2014-07 Warlord of Oz 03, 2014-07 Grimm Fairy Tales, Tales of Terror 01, 2014-07 Grimm Fairy Tales vs Wonderland 01, 2014-07 Godstorm, Hercules Pain 4 of 5, 2014-07 2014 Swimsuit Special, 2014-08 Goddess Incorporated 01 of 05, 2014-08 Masumi, Blades of Sin 1 of 4, 2014-08 Inferno, Rings of Hell 01 of 05, 2014-08 Wonderland 26, 2014-08 Grimm Fairy Tales vs Wonderland 02, 2014-08 Grimm Fairy Tales 101, 2014-08 Robin Hood Ongoing 01, 2014 August Age of Darkness, Realm War 02 of 12, 2014-08 Warlord of Oz 04, 2014-08 Godstorm, Hercules Pain 5 of 5, 2014-09 Grimm Fairy Tales, Tales of Terror 02, 2014-09 Goddess Incorporated 02 of 05, 2014-09 Inferno, Rings of Hell 02 of 05, 2014-09 Grimm Fairy Tales 102, 2014-09 Wonderland 27, 2014-09 Grimm Fairy Tales vs Wonderland 03, 2014-09 Grimm Fairy Tales. Tales of Terror 03, 2014-09 Robin Hood 02, 2014 September Age of Darkness, Realm War 03 of 12, 2014-09 Warlord of Oz 05, 2014-09 Masumi, Blades of Sin 2 of 4, 2014-10 Grimm Fairy Tales Halloween Special 2014, 2014-10 Masumi, Blades of Sin 3 of 4, 2014-10 Grimm Fairy Tales, Tales of Terror 04, 2104-10 Wonderland 28, 2014-10 Goddess Incorporated 03 of 05, 2014-10 Grimm Fairy Tales 103, 2014-10 Grimm Fairy Tales vs Wonderland 04, 2014-10 Dark Shaman 01 of 04, 2014-10 Inferno, Rings of Hell 03 of 05, 2014-10 Robin Hood 03, 2014-10 Warlord of Oz 06, 2014 October Age of Darkness, Realm War 04 of 12, 2014 November Age of Darkness, Cinderella 01 of 03, 2014-11 Masumi, Blades of Sin 4 of 4, 2014-11 Goddess Incorporated 04 of 05, 2014-11 Grimm Fairy Tales 104, 2014-11 Grimm Fairy Tales 2014 Holiday Edition, 2014 November Dark Shaman 02 of 04, 2014-11 Robin Hood 04, 2014-11 Wonderland 29, 2014-11 Tales from Oz 04 Glinder, 2014-12 Grimm Fairy Tales, Tales of Terror 05, 2014 December Age of Darkness, Realm War 05 of 12, 2014-12 Grimm Fairy Tales. 105, 2014-12 Goddess Incorporated 05 of 05, 2014-12 Cinderella 02, 2014-12 Tales from Oz 05 Age Rest, 2014-12 Jungle Book, Fall of the Wild 01 of 05, 2014-12 Robin Hood 05, 2014-12 Dark Shaman 03 of 04, 2014-12 Wonderland 30, 2015, 2015-01 Grimm Fairy Tales, Tales of Terror 06, 2015-01 Grimm Fairy Tales. 106, 2015-01 Wonderland 31, 2015 January Age of Darkness, Cinderella 03 of 03, 2015-01 Tales from Oz 06 Amora, 2015 January Age of Darkness, Realm War 06 of 12, 2015-01 Dark Shaman 04 of 04, 2015-01 Jungle Book, Fall of the Wild 02 of 05, 2015-01 Robin Hood 06, 2015-02 Grimm Fairy Tales 107, 2015-02 White Queen 01, 2015-02 Grimm Fairy Tales, Tales of Terror 07, 2015-02 Wonderland 32, 2015 February Age of Darkness, Realm War 07 of 12, 2015-02 Grimm Fairy Tales, Tale of Terror 08, 2015-02 Robin Hood 07, 2015-02 Jungle Book, Fall of the Wild 03 of 05, 2015-02 The Little Mermaid 01 of 05, 2015-03 Grimm Fairy Tales 108, 2015. 03 Robin Hood 08, 2015-03 White Queen 02, 2015-03 The Little Mermaid 02 of 05, 2015-03 Wonderland 33, 2015 March Age of Darkness, Realm War 08 of 12, 2015-03 Grimm Fairy Tales, Tales of Terror 09, 2015-04 Robin Hood 09, 2015-04 Jungle Book, Fall of the Wild 04 of 05, 2015-04 White Queen 03, 2015-04. Grimm Fairy Tales 109, 2015-04 Grimm Fairy Tales, Tales of Terror 10, 2015-04 Wonderland 34, 2015-04 The Little Mermaid 03 of 05, 2015-05 Grimm Fairy Tales 110, 2015-05 Robin Hood 10, 2015 to 5 ounces, Reign of the Witch Queen 01 of 06, 2015-05 Jungle Book, Fall of the Wild 05 of 05, 2015 May Age of Darkness, Realm War 09 of 12, 2015-05 The Little Mermaid 04 of 05, 2015-05 Wonderland 35, 2015-05 Grimm Fairy Tales, Tales of Terror 11, 2015-May 10th Anniversary Special, Snow White, 2015-06 Grimm Fairy Tales 111, 2015-06 Robin Hood 11, 2015-06 The Little Mermaid 05 of 05, 2015-06 Wonderland 36, 2015 June Age of Darkness, Realm War 10 of 12, 2015 to 6 ounces, Reign of the Witch Queen 02 of 06, 2015-June 10th Anniversary Special, Red Riding Hood, 2015-07 Grimm Fairy Tales 112, 2015-07 Robin Hood 12, 2015-07 Wonderland 37, 2015-07 Grimm Fairy Tales, Tales of Terror 12, 2015-07 Grimm Fairy Tales, Tales of Terror 13, 2015 to 7 ounces, Reign of the Witch Queen 03 of 06, 2015-07 Coven 01 of 05, 2015- July 10th Anniversary Special, Alice in Wonderland, 2015-08 Grimm Fairy Tales 113, 2015-08 Robin Hood 13, 2015-08 Wonderland 38, 2015 August Age of Darkness, Realm War 11 of 12, 2015 to 8 ounces, Reign of the Witch Queen 04 of 06, 2015-08 Coven 02 of 05, 2015-08 Van Helsing vs. Dracula 01 of 05, 2015-09 Grimm Fairy Tales 114, 2015-09 Robin Hood 14, 2015-09 Wonderland 39, 2015-09 Coven 03 of 05, 2015-09 Van Helsing vs. Dracula 02 of 05, 2015-September 10th Anniversary Special, Death, 2015-09 2015 Halloween Special, 2015 to 10 ounces, Reign of the Witch Queen 05 of 06. Notes. References. External links, official website.